Hello, students. Today we will read a beautiful poem composed by Rabindranath Tagore. The poem's name is The Paper Boats. This is a beautiful poem that captures the essence of childhood, wonder, and imagination. Let's read the poem first, and then I will explain it to you line by line. Day by day, I float my paper boats one by one down the running stream. In big black letters, I write my name on them and the name of the village where I live. I hope that someone in some strange land will find them and know who I am. I load my little boats with shivli flower from our garden and hope that these blooms of the dawn will be carried safely to land in the night. I launch my paper boats and look up into the sky and see the little clouds, seeing the white bulging sails. I know not what playmate of mine in the sky sends them down the air to race with my boats. When night comes, I bury my face in my arms and dream that my paper boats float on and on under the midnight stars. The fairies of sleep are sailing in them, and the lading in their baskets full of dreams. So this is the poem. It's a very beautiful poem. And now let's explain it. I will try to explain to you. Day by day, I float my paper boats one by one down the running stream. Here, the poem opens with the speaker describing the act of floating paper boats down a stream. This action symbolizes the innocence and simplicity of childhood play. The running stream suggests the passage of time and the continuous flow of life. In stanza 2, in big black letters, I write my name on them and the name of the village where I live. Here, the speaker adds a personal touch to the paper boats by writing their name and the name of their village on them. This act imbues the boats with identity and a sense of belonging, making them more than just objects, but extensions of the self and one's roots. I hope that someone in some strange land will find them and know who I am. In this stanza 3, the speaker expresses a hope that these paper boats will travel far beyond their immediate surroundings and reach someone in a distant land. This reflects the universal desire for recognition and connection, even in childhood fantasies. I load my little boats with shivli flower from our garden and hope that these blooms of the dawn will be carried safely to land in the night. Shivli flowers, known for their fragrance and association with the dawn. These flowers are placed in paper boats. This addition heightens the poetic imagery and adds a layer of beauty and fragrance to the boats. The hope that these flowers will reach distant lands underscores the innocence and optimism of childhood dreams. I launch my paper boats and look up into the sky and see the little clouds setting the white bulging sails. The act of launching the paper boats is likened to sailing ships. The clouds are metaphorically compared to sails, suggesting a playful imagination where even the sky becomes part of the adventure. This imagery enhances the theme of childhood imagination and the vast possibilities perceived by young minds. I know not what playmates of mine in the sky sends them down the air to rest with my boats. Here, the speaker wonders about the unseen forces, perhaps celestial playmates, that interact with the paper boats. This adds a touch of mystery and wonder to the poem, highlighting the magical realism inherent in childhood perceptions. When night comes, I bury my face in my arms and dream that my paper boats float on and on under the midnight stars. The fairies of sleep are sailing in them and the lading in their baskets full of dreams. These lines, when night comes, makes a clear shift from the daytime activity of making and launching boats to the introspective world of sleep. Buying their face in their arms suggests a moment of surrender to slumber. Let us analyze more into the last stanza. Despite the day's activities ending, the dreams associated with the paper boats continue. The child doesn't simply dream, they dream that their paper boats float on. They emphasizes the enduring nature of their hopes and aspirations. The setting is no longer the bright daylight under which the boats are launched. Now they sail under the midnight stars, a vast and mysterious expanse. This imagery evokes a sense of wonder and the infinite possibilities that await the child's dreams. The poem takes a fantastical turn with the introduction of fairies of sleep. These mythical creatures personify the act of dreaming itself. Their presence adds a touch of magic and wonders to the child's sleep, suggesting that dreams are not random occurrences but guided by benevolent beings. The fairies are not simply passengers, they are sailing in the boats, actively steering them. Their cargo is a precious one, baskets full of dreams. This imagery suggests that dreams are not formless whips but tangible things. In paper boats, Tagore masterfully intertwines the innocence of childhood with the profound yearnings of the human spirit. The poem, with its simple imagery and deep symbolism, reflects the poet's longing for connection and recognition beyond his immediate world. As we float through the verses, we are reminded of the ephemeral nature of the dreams and aspirations, and the universal desire to be remembered and understood. Tagore's delicate portrayal of a child's play transforms into a meditation on life's transient beauty and the enduring hope that our small efforts will find resonance in distant hearts. This timeless piece continues to inspire readers to cherish their dreams and believe in the unseen bonds that like us all. Overall, Paper Boats is a poem that beautifully captures the innocence and imagination of childhood. The child's simple act of sending paper boats down a stream becomes a vessel for their hopes, dreams, and longing for connection. I hope you have understood the poem and I'm able to make you understand. Thank you so much.